Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of our Compact Sky Let's Play series in SkyFactory 4. In this episode, I have big plans for this room, and I think it's going to make some big moves. Alright, I didn't get to a whole lot between episodes. I didn't really do a whole lot of work between episodes. A little bit here and there, mainly just laying the groundwork for something that I think is going to be really, really cool. And it's going to be using this room. Now that I have this 9x9 space, I think I have enough room to basically do what I want to do. And basically what I'm going to do is break the entire system. I'm going to escape from the current nightmare that is my inability to dictate the size of the rooms that I'm in. I'm going to break this down, and I'm going to be able to basically anywhere I want to be. But first, before I get into all of that, I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need Enderman. I'm going to need Enderpearls. And so first things first, we now have access to Endstone. And with access to Endstone, we have access to Enderman seeds, because we need Endstone, obsidian, and a couple of purple dyes with a couple of blaze powder and a pumpkin. And that will give us our Enderman seeds. So let's go ahead and get those going. So the first things first, let's go ahead and see how far we can get. Probably can't get very far. We don't have the purple dye yet. We don't have the pumpkin. So let's go and take a look at the pumpkin seeds here. All right, we're going to grab one for now, maybe two. Yeah, let's grab two for now. I already have the hoe going, so we can go ahead and get that set up. And let's go ahead and go into the next room. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of preview, but that's going to be for later. For right now, though, we're going to go ahead and right here, we're going to grow a couple pumpkins. Yo, dude, what are you two doing? This is a family channel. Family show. You guys hang out over there, please. Thank you. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if I can go ahead and water this at this stage, but let me go ahead and try. Hopefully this works. Yeah, it looks like it's working perfectly. Oh yeah, look at that. So in a couple of seconds, we're going to go ahead and have some pumpkins here. And there's one. Stop pushing me. Alright, this will be good for now. Alright, let's go ahead and put this away. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hop out one more. Let's go ahead and create some more obsidian. So, oh, you know what? One thing I can do now, now that I have access to diamonds, these buckets are going to be important for later, but now that I have access to diamonds, I'm going to go ahead and get me a quality of life up. Wrong one. Diamond. I want to get 3 of these like this, and I want 2 diamond buckets. These diamond buckets are excellent. They hold 10 buckets of whatever fluid is in them, and they're actually really powerful. So put those 2 other normal buckets away. Now there's a couple of things that don't fully interact with the diamond buckets, unfortunately. Calm down, guys. So you're still going to need what? Roger, what is going on in here? What? Where did... What? Where are you all coming from? Why are there rabbits just everywhere? What kind of conspiracy is this? I don't even know, man. Why do I get the feeling that Roger is like about to gang up on me or something? Dude, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm going to fill this up. And just like that, we should have 10 buckets. Yep, perfect. And I'm going to want to go ahead and get a bunch of this cobblestone. I can right click here and just get some more out of that. And then what I can do now is just go 4 and then right click, 4, right click, 4, click. And see, just go through this and make 10 obsidian in like no time. Because we're going to need a lot of obsidian coming up. Because there's a couple of things that I kind of want to get into in the next couple episodes. It's going to require tons of obsidian. And pretty soon, we're going to have the ability to fully automate it as well. I wanted to create some Enderman seeds. Let's see, how far can I get now? I need the purple dye still. So let's go ahead and get the not the water, this one. So I'm gonna need lapis and some sort of red dye. Now, I think I still have poppies. I do. Let's go ahead and get those. And do I have access to a squeezer yet? I can do the jump squeezer. And I think using the squeezer with red dye or with the poppies is going to get me a guaranteed 4. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because we could really use some... Yo, calm. You're going to want to get out of there. Later. Okay, whatever. It's fine for now. Dude, rabbits are everywhere. This is starting to really creep me out. Okay, whatever. Squeezer's over here. Go ahead and pop those in, and then just go ahead and do a little bit of jumping here. Excuse me, rabbit. Thank you. Is that good? Yep, a little more. There we go. 4. And that... let's do 1 more. Honestly, that should be good. Because I can make purple dye bottles after this is done. So, is that good? Yep. A little more hops. Perfect. And just go ahead and tap on that button. I'm going to go ahead and let's go pop in here. Pop in here. Go and take a look in here. And let's go ahead and just create 2 for now. Yeah. And let's take a look at bottles. And do I have more glass? Do? Okay. 7's not going to quite do it. Rap is just taking over. Roger, seriously. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun. Seems like you guys are having a big blast, which is nice. It's nice to see that, Roger. Let's go ahead and create some more of these. Just 3 should be fine. Let's get 3 like that, and then I can go ahead and grab a bucket. Put it there. Put that in there. That makes purple dyed water. Let's go ahead and grab 4 bottles out. And then let's go ahead and grab another bucket. Right click. Dye powder. And 4 more bottles. And right there we have 8 bottles of purple water. And so basically we've turned our, what is that, 2 purple dye into 8. And that we can use that. Let's go ahead and pop in. And go ahead and put this 8 purple dye away. Let's get our Enderman seeds. How many can I get? 1 for now because I don't put all the pumpkins in there. I need more end stone. So let's go ahead and grab the glowstone. Let's grab 5 more end stone. And I'm going to need to definitely get more lava going while I'm doing this. So pour that there. And then let's go ahead and get more lava going. That's 4. That's my 4. So let's go ahead and pop in here now. All right. Now, when you're growing an Enderman, you're going to want to be a little careful because they are, after all, dangerous mobs. So we're going to go ahead and put our grass block there against this back wall. We're going to pop out here real quick, and we're going to go and get some placement blocks. So I suggest cobblestone's fine. We're also going to need some slabs. So let's go ahead and grab cobblestone slabs as well. There we go. That should be plenty. Let's go ahead and hop back up. Now, this isn't what I'm going to end up doing with this room, but this is just what I'm doing for right now because we need Enderman seeds. Or we need Enderman, sorry. All right, and if I do 1 more, that'll prevent him. That should prevent him theoretically from teleporting out. So let's go ahead and grow up an Enderman, and hopefully we don't die. Put this one in the offhand, and let's go ahead and grab our. Come on. There he goes, getting bigger. Getting there. Cool, we got our Enderman seed back, too. And Enderpearl? Yes, perfect. So that's 1 down. And I'm just going to keep doing this until we run out of seeds or I get all the Enderpearls that I need. And just like that, I have 4 Enderpearls, which is what I need for the next step. And I only ended up using 2 of the Enderman seeds. I kept getting them back, which was actually very lucky. So I've been grinding out this for, about 10 minutes or so, and I managed to get all 4 of them, so not too bad. Let's go and hop on out. I can turn this off now. So what I want to do is I want to use these Ender Pearls to create this Ender Seed. And that is going to basically allow me to grow Ender Pearls. Now, usually you can't bone meal them or anything like that. However, we have this very, very, very powerful watering can, which actually will allow us to basically speed up the growth of the Ender Pearls. So what you're going to want to do is we're going to hop out and go to where I've already prepared this, and there's a rabbit in there. That's fine. If you right click here, it's going to till the end stone, and it should moisten because it's pretty close to the water. So pretty soon that it will moisten, that'll speed up the growth a little bit more. But if I go ahead and right click on here, we're going to start growing this. Now it has to be dark. For Ender Pearls to grow, it has to be dark, which is why I built this little box. And basically it's just some cobblestone stacked up with a slab on top. And then over here we have a couple slabs on the side with full blocks everywhere else. And it has to be away from the wall because these walls actually emit light. So you can see here, it's super slow growth, but with this watering can, I should be able to turn it on and then swap it over to my offhand. And you can see it's going to start speeding up the growth really quickly. Starting at 42, 71, 85, mature. Bam. That's 1 Ender Pearl. So I'm going to go ahead and do this a little bit and I'll get, a couple of Ender Pearls. Okay, so I got over 20 now. So that should be good for now. And I actually found out that it seems like this structure without this front block is actually still dark enough to where it's allowing me to grow this. And I don't know why, but maybe it's a light bug. I don't know, but I'm not complaining because it makes it a lot easier. It could also be because maybe it's an end stone that's moist, so maybe that's also another reason why. So yeah, let me go ahead and put this away. And then we're going to go ahead and hop in a little bit deeper. And so now I can start getting into what I wanted to get into with this machine. So let me go ahead and break all this down. All right. And let me go ahead and talk to you a little bit about what my next plan is. So we got our Enderman seeds done. There's a couple of saplings I want to get into at some point. I might do that between episodes, but basically it's the osmium and the copper. It's super straightforward. So the osmium, amber, you've seen me do these metal ones before, but osmium, amber is just made like this. So you got your copper and iron, quartz and nickel, and that's it. And that gets your osmium amber, and then you melt it down, and then you pour the molten osmium onto a mineral sapling to get your osmium sapling, and then for copper, it's onto a spruce sapling, which you can get from the market for an emerald, or you can just wash a petrified sapling. So it's up to you. Those are super easy to get. And we're almost done with all the saplings. Actually, we only have I think 5 more in total. So yeah, I might do that between episodes. Just go through that process so that I can keep moving along. But anyway, now that we have these Ender Pearls, what I want to get into is breaking the confines that's been placed on me by whoever put me in this infernal box. Whoever put me here, I have a plan that will allow me to get out of this process, potentially. There has to be a bottom to all this, is my thinking. And yes, I know they're going to give me, they're going to give me compact machines. They're going to give me, what is this, 10, 11 machines, plus the one I started with. So they're going to give me 11 machines. But I figure I might be actually able to get more than these 11 machines. And I'm thinking if I keep stacking them down, eventually I have to break through somewhere, right? Can't just be compact machines all the way down. But anyway, so my plan is I'm going to make compact machines. The way you do that is with the compact machines mod. And you're going to need these miniaturization field projectors. And right now, we pretty much have everything we need. We can get Eyes of Ender super easily, just like that. There we go. And that also gave me another normal size compact machine. We're going to be using that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and create another one because we're going to need one more. We're also going to need the personal shrinking device, which we already have. This redstone torch. Go ahead and grab that. We're going to need 2 diamonds, which let's go ahead and just get a bunch of diamonds because our diamond sapling's been growing for a while. So we should be able to just do this and get like, what, a stack? Stack of diamonds? Sure, sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and build these up. And put my personal shrinking device there. And that gets me my 4 miniaturization field projectors. And I'm going to go ahead and hop into this machine. And I think they made a mistake when they gave me this machine. I think this machine just might be big enough for me to potentially set up a miniaturization field. Now, once again, I don't know if I need a placement block, but I'm going to go ahead and do it like this real quick. Place one there. 4. There. Across from it. There. So no, they do definitely need to go up. Wait, what? Oh, these 2 aren't even lined properly. I didn't put them anywhere near the center of the room. Yep. So I need to place them at least 1 block up, so I'll go ahead and do that real quick. And there we go. Small little field. Teeny tiny. But what this basically allows me to do is break the confines of the rules in which they had set for me. I can now build a normal size compact machine. And in order to get this, all I need is 26 compact machine walls and a block of gold. Let's talk about crafting in this compact machine. Oh, I also need a catalyst, like an enderpearl. So in order to get the walls, I'm going to need an iron block and some redstone. So let's go ahead and get some iron blocks settled. Pop on out. Let's talk iron blocks. I have 200 and some odd iron in here. Go ahead and get, let's say, 4 iron blocks for now. And then let me get some redstone. Get 4 for now. And then let me go and put away these Enderman seeds and the Ender seeds. Also, when you are growing these Ender seeds, eventually, sometimes they do pop out extra ones for you. So that's how I got those extra ones. So yeah, it's nice to have a couple extra. So let's hop in to our miniaturization field. And we're going to go ahead and put a block of iron down. We're going to drop a redstone on it. We're going to back up and we're going to throw it in. And that's going to take that block and shrink it even smaller. And that's going to give us 16 of the compact machine walls. So let's go ahead and do that again. And I need to go actually out and grab some more redstone because I'm out. All right, perfect. Yep. And then let's go ahead and grab another block. Put that on top. Throw it in. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, this is the smallest field that we have available to us. So we're not going to be able to create the larger machines at this stage. But even still, being able to come in here and take a couple of these machine walls and do this. And just build up a little machine like this with a gold block in the middle. And then chuck an enderpearl in it. And that's going to make me another 7x7x7 room. So now I already have one that I got from the achievement. And this takes a little bit longer to craft. But once it's done shrinking way down, there we go. Out pops our another 7x7x7 room. And so now, effectively, I can build up as far or as wide as I want. Another thing I want to look into at some point is this is a 3x3. I can also build tunnels. This allows compact machines to pass items, power, items, power, fluids between compact machines. So if I wanted to send something from a nested compact machine to the compact machine above it, I can do that, or below it too, by pumping items into it, up and down the machine. So this will allow us to basically generate more and more complex machines as we go forward. So what we're going to do is create a box that's going to be our power box. That's what this one is going to be. And let's go ahead and set that one up first. All right, so let's head out. And right now we have a good supply of these apples, and we're going to basically be using apples to power this machine. Now, at first it's going to be super slow, and it's not going to be producing a whole lot of power because we just don't have the ability to grow a whole lot of apples quickly. But for right now, we're just going to set up a little thing where we have a tunnel. So we're going to need to build a tunnel. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Put a marker there. So we are going to need to build this tunnel. You need a hopper, one of the machine blocks of the machine walls, 8 redstone, and then throw a redstone in. So let's go ahead and get that. So we're going to need a lot of redstone. Let's just grab it all. And then let's go ahead and grab a hopper. Do I have any hoppers in here? I do not. So we're going to want 2 logs, or oak, 2 oak. And then we're going to want iron. Let's go ahead and do 1 set of hoppers for now. And that should be good. Let's hop over here. And let's build this up. So you do the compact machine wall in the middle. You're going to go ahead and do the hopper right on top. You're going to surround it on 8 sides with redstone. And then you're going to throw redstone in there. And that's going to shrink down. This is actually a pretty quick craft. But basically what this is going to do is allow us to pass materials between compact machines. All right, now I want to go ahead and start setting up back in here, potentially, my power system. Let's see, where do I want to do this? Well, let's put it here for now. And let's make sure I'm coming in kind of on this block. All right, that way I don't end up inside of this box for no reason. All right, so I'm going to want to make these things called culinary generators. Simple culinary generators. So I'm going to need a fishing rod, super easy to get. I'm going to want an iron hoe, again, super easy to get. I'm going to want a flint and steel, again, super easy to get. A furnace, just like that. And then the rest is just stone. And then a block of redstone. So let me go ahead and craft up, I don't know, 64 of those. And then craft that, please. All right. There is our first generator. Now, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to put this inside of here. So let's go ahead and hop into here. And just like that, we are now inside of a 7x7 that we created. No unknown hand of whoever it is gave me this machine. This is my machine. I've broken their system. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up my hopping bonsai behind this. So I'm going to go out again. And let's see. I'm going to create something called an item translocator. And to make this, it's an ender pearl, 2 iron, a gold, 4 redstone, and then a piston. So let's create the piston first. And then let's go ahead and we should be able to just do this. Yep, and we get 2 item translocators. You're going to need 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop off this and this. And let me hop up here and get that sapling as well. So where is that sapling? Perfect, apple sapling. Okay, now let me hop back in here. And behind this, I'm going to go ahead and put this item crate like that. And it's going to keep the inventory, which is nice. And then I'm going to put on top of it hopping bonsai pot. I don't know why I keep saying plot. Hopping bonsai pot with the grass block and the apple sapling. All right. Then you're going to go and put shift right click to put that on the front, shift right click to put that on the top. And then you just with an open palm, click on that, and you're going to see all your apples start to flow in, and this is going to start generating power. All right. And this is going to generate about 80 RF a tick. So it's not super fast. But the good thing about it is that it is just going to just keep chunking through some power and getting us, basically what we need. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to create a tunnel. And the tunnel is going to sit kind of right in like this early area, and I want it to be configured to down. I want it down or do I want it up? Let me make it up. Up will be better. And I'm going to make it up. And this means that on the outside of this box, the upside is going to be an interface to link to this spot right here. And you can basically have up to 6 spots outside of this machine that you can interface with. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create something called a power extraction pipe, extraction cable, just like this. And I need a dropper, super simple, just some cobblestone and some redstone. I'm going to want a weighted pressure plate, just a couple of iron. And I should be able to do this now. It's my energy extraction cable. And let me hop back inside of this machine. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this right here. Then I just need an energy cable to link to that. And I can create that with some brick stairs. I'm going to need more bricks. So let me go and make up some clay real quick. Okay, I'm just like that. I have my 6 bricks. So I'm going to go ahead and make my stairs. And that will give me enough power cables to go ahead and hook this up. So I'm going to go hop in and hop in. And then I can go ahead and create these energy cables. And then with that, I basically can hop back into this machine. And now I should be able to just go like that. And you'll go ahead and see it's going to connect like that. And so basically now this is going down, up. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get some power out of here. So what I'm going to want to create is these things called batteries. Just like that. These are called energy batteries, and they're from Integrated Dynamics. And it basically just can use a bunch of that mineral that I already have up. So it's basically blocks of crystallized mineral. So I'm going to create, a couple blocks. And then I want to create a block of redstone. And then that should be it. There's my energy battery. So now if I put this energy battery right on top, it should start charging up. And just like that, yeah, we're producing power. And this is just going to keep charging and charging and charging. And basically, it's going to allow us to start getting enough power to run all the machines that we're going to need. Now, it's a little slow at first. It's 80 RF a tick, so it's not the fastest thing in the world. But it is a start, and I can scale this. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more culinary generators in here. I'm going to get a couple more apple saplings, and then I'll be right back. Okay, and so now I should have all the components I need to go ahead and finish up this build. So I'm going to go ahead and put the culinary generators down. Oh, not like that. That's not where I wanted it to be. Just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these on the top, and I'm not going to turn them on yet. We need to talk about what happens when these run dry. So these hopping bonsais produce multiple different types of resources, especially with apple saplings. So they can produce wood, sticks, leaves, saplings, a whole bunch of different stuff. And really the only thing that we're interested in is the apples. So in order to make sure that if this runs completely empty, that we don't start getting random other miscellaneous stuff that we don't want, we're going to want to make sure that we can lock these drawers, or these crates. So let's go ahead and hop out, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to go ahead and create this thing called it's for the barrels mod. It's called a crate key. And all you need is a wooden crate and then 3 iron. So let's go ahead and create a wooden crate real quick. And then grab our 3 iron. No, key, please. Grab the 3 iron. And then the crate. Put it right there. And grab a crate key. So now in here, I can go ahead and right click, and you're going to see a little lock pattern. And that means that even if the last apple is out of here, it's still only going to have, it's still going to keep that apple as sort of the desired output of these trees. So let's go ahead and hop out here. Wow, that is really full. It's already a full battery. Let's go ahead and grab some apple saplings. So apple, not apky. Apple will be fine. Thank you very much. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Let's go ahead and hop over here, back inside here. And then I want to go ahead and place down 2, 4. And they're going to grow and then slowly start producing resources that will go ahead and powering these reactors. Let's go ahead and plot these here. And they have about, every time they grow, there's a 70% chance that they're going to basically produce a single, they're going to produce 3 apples. So basically, there's a good chance that this is going to go up to 4 once this grows. That one didn't give it, fortunately. That one did, and that one only gave one single one. So you can see it's like some of them are going to produce faster than others, but it's just really random and based on luck. So go ahead and click these open. You can get particle effects wherever you click, and these are going to start producing power as well. Now, it's not going to be a whole lot of power, and these apples are going to go really quickly, but once these have gone through a few cycles, it's going to start catching up, especially since these are going to start entering standby modes once they fill up their internal buffer. Okay, so this will have a burst capability of basically being able to burst to 5 times 32,000. But after that, it's basically down to how quickly these can work. There's 5 of them, and they're each producing 80 RF a tick. Yes, so this should be producing 400 RF per tick, which is not super great, but not horrible either. So let's go ahead and hook these all up. And those are now should be exporting out the top and producing the, these are now going to be filling up these cables. Yep, you see the cables are filling up, and they store 64,000 RF as well. So there's actually quite a lot of energy storage in this system as well. So these are going to just continue to grow and continue to produce power. And that's great. So, 400 RF a tick is nothing to really scoff at, especially early game. So what am I going to do with this power? Well, next episode, I'm going to go ahead and get into something called deep mob learning. And I'm going to need to get into deep mob learning to basically move forward with the next stage of upgrading and running our automation that I want to get done. So passing stuff through tunnels is all fine and good, but there's better ways to go ahead and pass items and fluids and other things like that. And that's what I'm going to be getting into next episode. So we're going to be looking at doing blazes, which is going to cost 256 RF per tick in order to sort of run this model. So that's going to be pretty much our first target, is getting blaze data model. But that's the next episode. That's going to be episode 10. So in the meantime, if you happen to like what you saw today and you want to catch more episodes, please consider giving me a subscribe and clicking that little notification bell. That way you can be notified when I go live, and you can when I go live. I meant to say when I post new content. I also have a Twitch stream, which is kind of on my mind, which is why I kind of flubbed that line a little bit. But yes, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below if you liked what you see. Click that notification bell to be notified when I post new content. If you like what you saw and you wanted to interact with me a little bit, you can leave a comment or a like on the video. That would really help out a lot, and I really appreciate it. We also have a Twitch stream going on where we play every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We play for about 4 to 5 hours on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/xxnoggy. That link is going to be down there in the description if you want to go ahead and click on that and come join me on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as we play modded Minecraft, including SkyFactory 4. We have a Lost Cities mod going on in that mode. Additionally, we post new episodes here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you want to catch the next episode, please tune in around those times, around 10 a.m. in the morning on Eastern Standard Time, to get the next content. So without further ado, thank you all very much for watching, and peace.